to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello, delighted to have the pleasure of your company today. We're here at the Riyadh Air Metropolitano in Madrid. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Spanish top flight, La Liga. It's Atletico Madrid, and they take on Osasuna.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Baena. And this is the starting lineup for Atletico.
Well, they're going to set up as a 4-4-2, which means the front two will need to be clever with their combination play. Dynamic with their movement and energetic with their closing down. I'm looking forward to seeing them play here today.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, a 4-4-2 system relies on good combinations all over the pitch. The front two, the central midfield pairing, the fullback and winger, and of course the centre-backs. If you can get these combinations right, you'll have a good team.
Well, Atletico have a real spirit that runs through their team, and it's... exemplified by the defence. Formidable, Stuart.
Well, they press the ball at the right times and then drop off at the right times too, which is key to any good defensive structure. Their tactical understanding is absolutely brilliant, which is why they've conceded so few goals.
A good result and a terrific performance in the last match for Atletico Madrid against Celta Vigo. How do you think this one will go, Stuart?
Well, that result away from home shows just how well they played. I think they have to be favourites for the 3 points again today. They have far too much quality in their squad.
Barra. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Waiting for support.
That really is good link-up play.
Kojo Fodolaba. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Well, the thought process is there, but not the execution. Marcos Llorente. Could be troublesome. Hansko. One slick pass after another. Griezmann. Fancies it. And that's handled without any trouble at all.
Well, this has to get better because as those stats confirm, the attacking play from both sides just hasn't been good enough. It's all been a little bit too cautious so far.
Moy Gomez. Laba. Can they take the lead? But then the one that fails to hit its target. Plenty of support here. Torres! Really good piece of goalkeeping there. And so it is. The first half has come to an end here at the Spanish capital. The beginning of the second half here at the home of Atletico in Madrid. Toro. Well, shooting like that isn't going to live long in the memory.
Well, poor decision, bad technique, and a waste of a very good situation.
Might be onto something. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Hansko. Koke with it. Well, we have a mouth-watering tussle from La Liga coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Osasuna versus Celta Vigo. Oros. And now with Gomez. And nicely over the top. Getting in there to intercept. Good idea. And that'll be offside. Moy Gomez. And on to Gomez. A chance to whip it in. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Quick break could be on. But really sticking to their task defensively. Barra. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. So in for Atletico. Well, he certainly made his mark on the game, and now the manager is making a switch. Koke.
David Hansko. Lenormand.
Oros. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out.
The Atleti fans are certainly playing their part, but can the players respond and get this winner?
Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Marcos Llorente. Koke. Alex Baena. Fine build-up play. They're trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. So much focus within the team, and completely focused on winning the game now. Marcos Llorente. Koke with it. Quite happy to sit deep, but that can have its risks.
They're taking a gamble here, almost inviting problems.
Still looking for space. Crossing into the middle. Well, when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't. Aymar Oros. And the referee blows for full time. It's a share of the points here, but no goals on the scoreboard. Stuart, your overall...
The atmosphere is electric as two teams worthy of the biggest stage prepare to collide in front of a packed stadium. A warm welcome to you and thanks for joining us for another game live on EA TV. My name's Guy Mowbray, delighted to be joined by Sue Smith for commentary, and we're all set for another UEFA Champions League fixture here. It's PSV facing Atletico Madrid.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm anticipating a good game today. The coaching staff have done all they can. Now it's about taking it onto the pitch.
This is how the hosts line up.
Yeah, they're playing a 4-3-3. One central striker with the wingers providing the width. A quite narrow three in midfield, and then a back four where the full-backs, they're going to be expected to get up and down those flanks.
A superb slide tackle.
Well, it's last ditch, but he's won it cleanly.
A move of real promise developing. Shouted. Really quick tempo to this move. That's a good spot, well played. A miscue in the final third there. Here's how Atletico Madrid line up.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-3-3, and I think in midfield they'll have one deeper and the other two a little bit further forward. But they also have that option to have the two deeper lying midfielders if they do start to get overrun.
Well, the brilliant Atletico haven't been quite so brilliant up to now in the competition. The table paints the picture for them.
Yeah, and I expected them to have a relatively simple passage through to the knockout stages, but it's been anything but up to now. They've looked well off the pace for me. Hopefully we see a significant improvement here, otherwise it could be more points dropped.
Keeping it nicely, waiting for the chance to get themselves in front. More defensive work to do here. The midfield battle intensifies.
Yeah, there's no real flow, is there? They've got to take more care with their passing.
Veerman. No free kick, a good advantage. All one, well read. Shoughton. Oh, that's really nice. Teeing up the chance now. And I'm sure he thought he'd scored there. Great goalkeeping. Koke. Scruffy play, ball lost. Intercepted, great reading of the game. Perisic. Yerdy Shoughton. I'm being told of a goal in the Barcelona game, so let's cross to Alex.
Yeah, it's a goal for Barcelona. It's now 1-0 with under 5 minutes left to play till half-time.
Regular updates from Alex along the way. To take the lead. And it's saved and held.
Well, this hasn't been a classic. Both sides haven't created much. The play's all been very safe. It's been sidewards and backwards. I want to see a bit more bravery, especially when they go forwards.
Able to skip past there. And they won't be going any further. There's the whistle, and that's it for the first half in Eindhoven. And there's the first kick of the second half, with the deadlock yet to be broken. A lot of room out wide for Atletico. That's a good tackle and a throw-in to come. There's been a goal, and it's happened in Barcelona. Here's Alex.
Yes, it's another goal for Barcelona. They're ahead by 2 now with 47 minutes played.
Thanks to Alex for the update. Oh, that's a lovely pass. Perisic delivers it in. And it's not far away. It deserved a goal.
It did, and he makes it look so easy, and it's not. It's a great technique. Catches it nice, but he just can't quite find the target.
Now, I wonder where this is going. Really quick tempo to this move. And for all the keeping of the ball, they've gone nowhere. A reminder for you of another La Liga story coming up on EA TV as Atletico face Real Betis. Be sure to tune in for that. Good spell, looking for that all-important next goal.
Yeah, knocking it around with real purpose, aren't they?
But they're not quite in sync there. It's offside.
Well, he's got to do better there. He's got to realise the situation and keep hold of the ball a bit longer so that he can get back on side.
Over the top and in on goal. Torres with the chance. Oh, brilliant save.
Yeah, it's good positioning, isn't it? Stay calm. That's a textbook stop.
Being made to work to stay on the ball. Well, under some pressure, he's unable to keep it in play. Antoine Griezmann. But it doesn't get far. Now, this could be costly. Now, this could make something happen. And the attack breaks down. Dest. Who's Teal? Well, nobody close. Time to go to work. How did they fail to score? That's one to ponder for a while.